here to talk about how I would deal with unique experiences that will support a systematic statewide effort in teacher recruitment. So, as an educator, our role is to promote from within and draw educators to look at the positive interventions that they can put in place for both retaining teachers within the profession and aiding students in learning. And so, I have many unique experiences that lend themselves towards the effort of teacher recruitment and retention. I took a year off from teaching when I was pregnant with our first child, and during that time, I worked for an education headhunting firm called Morgan Hunter Education. And we recruited, hired, trained, and retained substitute teachers. And during that time at MHED, I had a variety of districts, both big and small, throughout the state that I was working with. But the main position that I covered was Kansas City, Kansas USD 500 School District, where we had a fill rate of 75% for the school year. And their prior year, they had about a 30% fill rate. So I would network with school district administrators, teachers, and supports to gain more insight of the teacher shortage and how I could fill those vacant positions with substitutes that would provide students with an opportunity to learn. And during that time, I saw a need for myself to return to the classroom where I've been teaching in the fastest growing district in the state of Kansas, Spring Hill USD 230. And as it continues to grow daily, I have to continue mentoring first year teachers, veteran teachers, and teachers transitioning to the teaching field through programs like T2T at Fort Hays State University for about 5 years. I have seen the need for teacher retention as my building has had about a 10-person swing of teachers leaving, and that's provided me with the opportunity to interview, help hire, and provide resources for our current teachers. When I started in the district, there was no curriculum access for my department. I had to build the curriculum from the ground up without guidance or support, really. And recently, I've been a part of curriculum adoption, which has shown the importance of and understanding of why teachers need resources at their discretion. I am currently experiencing the same issues with MTSS, multi-tiered systems of support, where I am an MTSS interventionist that coordinates data for students in tiers 1, 2, and 3 to provide growth for both students and teachers. The issue is that no resources were provided due to all of our growth that we've experienced in our district. Therefore, I'm creating data-driven plans with data-based interventions to show mastery on grade level near mastery or below grade level. My current building principal is a National Associations of Secondary Principal or School Principals, so NASSP, as well as a president-elect for the Kansas Principals Association, KPA. He has taught me how the importance of leading and networking with my magnetic personality is where I'm able to build those relationships quickly and effectively, and will be a determining factor in my educational career as I create change for the better. With the only constant being change in education, it's time for us to change our positive supports for our teachers. And the first things that districts can really look into is providing support for all teachers with mentor/mentee programs prior to when teachers are struggling. Once teachers have hit that point where they're struggling, just like a student when they're frustrated, you're at that point where you need a lot more guidance and should have had support prior. So providing that full support allows the authentic opportunity for autonomy would be beneficial to all teachers in every stage of their career. A lot of our support can come through professional learning communities, PLC and PLT, which can be messy, not always linear, but they provide great effectiveness for both staff and students with the purpose of providing lifelong learning for all. Next, I would bring awareness to the public that the state of Kansas has these amazing transition programs through our accredited universities to be able to teach while gaining teaching credentials. I actually mentoring a teacher right next door to me. I helped hire her last year and took on the job of mentoring her. And she brings so much knowledge and experience to the profession. It's amazing. The general public needs to know that if they are looking to make a career change, that there are options within the public education system that can provide opportunities to make change in our student lives. What better way to experience that than with an experienced educator with a master's degree in instructional technology and building leadership to help create collaboration and exposure to networking with all stakeholders to recruit potential teachers, administrators, and support staff. We as educators are the change, and we need to continue being the change to help our younger generations learn, grow, and thrive. Thank you.